Welcome to That's Absurd Podcast, your source for everything hip-hop, pop culture, sports, and more. Tune in, subscribe, enjoy.
Yo. Welcome back to another episode of That's Absurd Podcast. I go by the name of Juno, a.k.a. Melvo.
It's your boy G.A.P.
And your boy Swervacious.
Listen, fellas, it's been a long time since I seen you guys on this screen, bro. What's going on with y'all? How y'all doing, man? Y'all good?
I've been good. I've been vacationing, right? Memorial Day passed by.
Has it been that long?
Bro,
Since Memorial Day.
It's been a long time, bro.
Shouldn't have left you. What y'all had going on? Nate, didn't you go on vacation since last time we talked?
Still long vacation. You know, the kids are at home school. The kids are in school from vacation break, so there's always, something vacation-wise going on. So from last time, I think I was in Jamaica from last time I spoke to her.
Mm-hmm.
And even between then, I probably went to Disney since then.
It was somebody's birthday?
No, it was no one's birthday. We had about like a 4-day pass last time, so we still had days left over. It's like a pork hopper, so we had like they have like 3 parks. Is it 3 or 4 parks? Whatever it is. We had 2 before. We still had 2 other days.
See, that nigga Nate got money.
No,
Big
man,
money.
You just buy it, and then because
If you live in Orlando and you go to Disney on a random day, no super occasion,
You got money.
you got fucking money. If you live in Orlando and be going to Disney World randomly.
I lived in Tampa for a good 10 years now, and I ain't been to Busch Garden but once.
That's what I'm saying, bro. The only time I go to Disney is if somebody gives me a free pass. Got me feeling like a damn
if I didn't have younger kids,
a damn
sure,
orphan.
Yeah.
That's the only. I feel like an orphan when I go because I have to go for free.
Listen, when you have younger kids, it's different. Then it makes more sense. If you're just an adult going to Disney, which they are some Disney adults out there, I just find it random. Like, you just be going out there because it's super costly though. You're talking about like $50 just a freaking park. Then the tickets, it's a big money grab.
Yeah, big scam.
Yeah, yeah. So if you know what I'm saying, I don't see why if you didn't have no kids, it doesn't really make no sense to constantly have it. I guess a once in a year thing, but
I don't know. It be seeming like the adults be more into it than the kids nowadays.
yeah, there's something I don't know what to call it.
No, because the parents are so depressed in regular life, they go there and they have to be super excited.
Faking it.
They're
faking it to the super max because life sucks, bro.
There's 2 things about it. There is that. Then there's the kids. There's the parents that always wanted to go there since they're younger. So it's kind of like they get to relive their innocence in a sense all over again, even though they're kids. But
I mean their childhood, not
their
their
childhood.
innocence.
Yeah, they get to relive their childhood again in a sense that way. But there are some people that they had fun when they were kids, and just like a thing you can always take them back to. It's like their default. Just like some people like racquetball or tennis ball, or there are some people that are just.
This nigga said tennis ball.
That
That shit's crazy.
I mean, racquetball or
This
basketball
nigga wildin'.
or Dungeons and Dragons, just like
By
random
the way,
activities.
guys, just to let y'all know, I did hit this before we started recording.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's any good?
Whatever
What that mean?
Disclaimer now, whatever I say is not the
It's putting all that.
it's not a
put it on
representation of Melvo
views, yeah.
or Juno. So
That's just not even fucking real weed. This nigga talking about disclaimer for a vape pen.
As long as there's real weed in there, ain't it?
Ain't no real weed in there. You got that shit from the corner store.
no,
$23.
I got this shit from New York, B.
Yeah,
New
they're
York
real too.
in Harlem.
THC.
In Harlem, nigga.
What that mean? They don't be selling CBD in Harlem?
Nah, they sell THC. Good shit in Harlem, nigga.
When is
Put
it
some
gonna be
respect on it? Harlem World.
Harlem World, baby? MA $E. When isn't we supposed to be voting on the weed coming up soon?
Yeah, that's this election. So in November. In November, you get to vote for the.
They really was gonna get because I really was gonna stay home until I heard that, and I was like, yeah, you know what? I'll make an appearance.
You do a special. You do
a walkthrough.
Do a little walkthrough. A little walkthrough. The money looking right, you know.
Feature presentation. They might get
no problem.
They might get you on the ballot this go around.
This is my form of protesting. You know, when people protest shit that really concerns them, I don't really have nothing that concerns me so much that I feel like I need to go stand out in the streets in the middle of I-95 for anything. But for this, I could at least go vote. This is gonna change the rest of
my life.
History. Yeah,
rest of your life, nigga.
Rest of my life.
And DeSantis, DeSantis don't want it, but he said he said if this is what the people want, then we're gonna put it on the ballot and they vote for it.
That's how it goes.
I don't think no real politicians are really against it though.
They're against it because of their Christian following.
That's what I'm saying.
Wants them to be against it.
Exactly. They just do whatever their crowd says. DeSantis is the only reason he's whatever the crowd is because he got to read the crowd. He's just a Republican state.
He explained. He said he doesn't want it in Florida because if you go to New York, everywhere you walk around smells like weed now.
Yeah, which is a lie.
What's
the problem? What's the issue? And what's the issue with smelling like weed?
New York a month ago.
Yeah, but he's saying it like it's like that. It's not even. You wouldn't even know it's legal in New York.
Yeah, he lying.
Yeah, you know, people over exaggerate. They smelled at one spot, and he's like, "Oh, the whole place smells like weed."
Yeah, it's nothing like that. Like you wouldn't even know it's legal.
And what's the problem with smelling like weed? It's not like it smells like shit.
Nah, weed smells terrible.
Nah.
I never had the issue.
New York
weed smells better than, let's say, like a Black and Mild or anything like that. Which one would smell better? Which one?
New York weed is the best smelling, burning of any type of green. You can burn any type of herbery, greenery. It won't smell as good as weed.
Nigga, you never burnt no broccoli, nigga. That shit smells delicious.
Stop it. Broccoli smells literally like ass the next day. Probably the same day.
Broccoli does go bad fairly quick.
Yeah. You don't know what you're talking about. Gino smokes on fucking vape pens. Little do you know, 10 years from now, maybe less. No, I'm going to give it some more time. 20, 30 years from now, there's going to be commercials about vape pens and how you can join the class act lawsuit. If you went.
It'll probably be the second biggest settlement, following the first being COVID shots. That's gonna be the second biggest settlement you can join a party.
That's why Juno's hitting the vape like this, because he's trying to double dip.
Hit him with a two-for.
Hit him with the two-piece.
Retire and go into glory.
I am vaxxed and I do vape, so
yeah.
That's a double whammy, nigga. They gonna be rich.
That big settlement.
All right, what you guys been up to, man? I haven't seen y'all in a long time, man. I miss this, bro. Y'all niggas fucking shit up for me, bro. This is my therapy.
Yeah, pretty much. Go ahead, Nate. What you got going on?
That's about it. Like I said, my past week has been, like I said, the past couple weekends has been basically vacationing, kids going on vacation, get some stuff on the books before that, but nothing new. How about you? You went on a vacation too, Juno.
When?
I feel like you just came back from, what was it, Bahamas?
Yeah, I thought we didn't record since then.
I don't know.
Oh, we might have had one thing since then.
Bro, I went to Bahamas like a month and a half ago.
We probably didn't record. Y'all niggas trash.
Yeah, but Bahamas was great, bro. I had a good time. I was at an all-inclusive resort called Breeze. The food was good. I slept a lot. Every time I got a chance to go to my room and sleep for 2 hours, I did it.
That's what happened when you sleep under. That's what happened when you sleeping under the ship.
What you talking about, Nick? What?
When you sleeping in. Oh, never mind. It wasn't a cruise. It was a hotel. Okay, my bad. My
cruise,
bad.
Nigga, I flew into Bahamas. I didn't sail on the seas.
Yeah, when people tell me they slept good, I'm like, that's because they got you on the bottom of the boat. You ain't got no window. Of course you ain't got no windows. Of course you're gonna sleep. You're gonna sleep great.
It was pitch dark.
My first time in the cruise, we was in the bottom of the boat.
Yeah,
Norwegian.
I didn't know no better.
Yeah, we was young. We didn't have no money. It was like
no windows.
Yeah, no windows. It was me and like 3 other people in one room.
3 other what? How were they assigned at birth?
They were assigned F at birth, all 3 of them. I was the only one assigned M.
Oh, nigga.
Yeah.
Nigga had
What
a
that mean?
orgy on Norwegian.
You're good though. At least you'd be the first one to know if the ship was sinking. You don't even have to worry about it.
Yeah, it'd be too late though. by the time
you ain't gotta worry about the regular alarm. You be the first to know.
Yeah, you ain't gotta worry about getting on one of the safety boats.
Yeah, you ain't gotta worry about it leave you behind.
Yeah, no.
Like when the Titanic went down, there was only enough boats for a certain amount of people, and if you're first class, you're priority. Women, children, first class are priority. If you're poor, black man, you're done for. There probably wasn't no black people on the Titanic though.
Yeah, there could have been. There could have been people. They would probably been mopping and cleaning.
You can't be a business tycoon.
Not at that time. Not on the Titanic.
For Memorial Day, I went to the beach. I went to Lido Beach on Memorial Day with some friends. Lido Beach is like in the Sarasota area. They came. All we had to do was bring our towels, our chairs. They brought all the sandwiches from Publix. They bought cookies, little drinks, canned drinks for us to have. It was great. I love going to the beach. You know, black people's always it's a picnic every time black people go to the beach.
Yeah, because I recently went to the beach too, and that was it Sarasota? No, I was in Melbourne. And yeah, bro, black people. No, the people I went to the beach with, they wasn't prepared at all. Like it was terrible. Like because they rented out a pavilion and they had their kid's birthday party under the pavilion, but then it was time to go to the beach. And when I tell you that it's like everybody just went to the beach. They were super not prepared. Like nobody,
no towels.
Nobody brought a tent. Nobody brought nothing out there, Bluetooth speaker or anything, bro.
You sound so privileged right now. You sound so privileged right now.
You
know, Bluetooth speaker.
I was prepared, so I brought my tent. Now everybody, I brought my tent for me and my family.
Now everybody want to be on the
family of 3. Now I got a whole damn 18 people under my little tent, bro.
Trying to squeeze.
I'm like, I brought this for my son.
Damn scavengers.
My son and my wife, that's what I brought this for. I didn't bring this for everybody. But we're the only people with a tent. You have to have a tent if you go to the beach nowadays, bro. Today alone was fucking like 98 degrees.
Yeah, it's gruesome. Unless you're gonna sit under the pier or some shit.
So summer just started. This is gonna last for another 3 months, this heat?
Bro, it's crazy. Miami was 114 degrees not too
Hell
long
no.
ago, bro. Now, if you don't believe in global warming after this bullshit, you have to be crazy.
Yeah, Jamaica.
But what does that even mean, though? Global warming. Wasn't it super freezing like in the winter, though?
No. What winter? We didn't have a
winter.
winter this
cold?
last winter.
I remember wearing all my hoodies, all my sweatsuits a couple months ago.
No, nigga. You was not. When we saw you in Tampa on your birthday, you had on a sweater, and we was like, we know that nigga Swerve hot.
That was in January.
Yeah,
it didn't get colder after that?
No, nigga, you was the only nigga with a sweater on.
Yeah, but I was looking fly though.
That's why big, what's his name?
I forgot his name.
Big Rob?
Big Green? He was wearing a green jersey. What is that shit said? It was from a movie. The name on the jersey.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember him because he's the only one that looked at you and was like, "Hey, player, I like that."
No, you're hot.
I don't remember what that nigga name was, bro.
How do we even know his name?
Because it was on his back, on his jersey.
Oh
Pause.
yeah. Pause. Yeah, I don't know. Nigga fly, nigga gonna get compliments, bro. That's how it is. It's not my fault. You don't experience getting compliments. You don't be fly like that.
I don't get compliments from those guys.
Oh, from those guys? Well, let's be careful now. It is Pride Month, all right? Shout out to all the homosexuals out there. Enjoy your month. Shout out to you homosexuals out there. Enjoy y'all time. Shine as much as you can, because the end of the month, that shit's over with. We back to regular program. Yeah.
Enjoy it.
Hey, I'm gonna say a phrase. I guarantee you guys know this exact meme or video. You ready?
Yeah.
Good.
Why are you gay?
Classic.
Classic.
The African guy.
Why are you gay?
Girl, so who said I'm gay?
Who's okay? You are gay.
You are gay. You are gay. Who says I am gay? You are gay. You guys ever heard the term hobosexual?
Yeah.
You know what that is?
Yeah, it's a nigga that need a place to live, so he's giving dick.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind trading dick for rent, bro.
I was like,
mortgage.
You know what? Sometimes I'm like, I wish I could go back in the time, not so I could be a millionaire and win all, just to live life the simpler way, with knowing what I know now. I could be a whole hobosexual. That's like the male equivalent of being a gold digger.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, that's a good trade off, bro. All you gotta do is throw some. All you gotta do is push some dick. Pause.
Yeah.
And you rent free.
Rent free. You probably getting taken care of.
You know how much dick I'll be pushing? Pause.
He said if you get divorced by the time you're 40, 50, you go back and you go on a cruise, like an old people's cruise, like an older cruise, and you're gonna find these women that are like in their 70s or 80s, they just became divorced widows. You know what I'm saying? They're millionaires.
Stop it.
And he said right there, you just bag them up, and now you just and there you go. Now you just got your whole new lifeline. Now you in that guy's yacht. You're on his cruise. Shit, you're on his cruise. He's dead. His wife got some grieving. It's how Stella got her groove back.
I guess that would work too, but I want
another hustle.
I want it to be beneficial for me and the person, right?
The person's already beneficial. They got their $1 million life insurance policy.
There's gold diggers who go after young, handsome millionaires, and then there's gold diggers who go after old, about to die billionaires or millionaires, whatever.
Who's doing the real work? No one going after the billionaire. They're giving the person the last blessing before they leave here. The real old guy. The young guy's already got his youth, man. He's gonna win regardless.
I feel like that's going after the old guy. That's taking the coward's way out.
I mean, it's balanced. Though. It's the natural order of things. You know what I'm saying? He got to get all this bread up.
That money's supposed to go. That money's supposed to go to the kids.
Family.
Yeah, the kids in his family, the younger people in his family.
This is the part they don't teach you about generational wealth, where it gets siphoned off. How he worked hard his whole life to get it, but here comes a young thotty that comes out. It tricks him out of his life's work at the very end. It's the natural order of things.
Yeah,
it goes back into the pot to the community.
That's why Dr. Umar wants y'all to marry black, so the money can stay in the black community.
I mean, the black women divorce just as same high rate as white women, maybe even more higher.
It's higher.
So
not even divorce, but even if you're with this person, you see, Michael Jordan started out of nowhere being such a philanthropist as soon as he got with this white woman.
Yeah, but I mean, when you
since when? Since when does Jordan care about people?
When you're in that tax bracket, they're gonna take some of your money.
Swerve, white women make you feel generous.
Make you feel generous, like make you feel like giving it all away.
Not all of it, but whatever you have to spare, you give it. I know
So what black
It's not
women?
only that. It's
So what black women do?
It's the same thing as the children of
they want
who you think
sandals
support
and
the arts
weaves.
and all that. Who you
This
think
nigga said they want sandals and weave.
so disrespectful. Who you think support the arts and everything else like that? Is the children of wealthy, well-off kids, or what's the name? That's other. Those are people that have the time to even care about such things. People that I'm saying they ain't like you saying the white women are more and more about giving back and all that. They might be where they at in life. They ain't had other shit to worry about. They probably said, if I ever get on, I'll give back. The rest of us still trying to get on.
You think a black woman in her 30s gets with a millionaire and she's talking about she's been broke her whole life. She gets with a millionaire and she's going to be talking about you need to give this money back to the community?
That's what I'm saying. It's not like it
no,
doesn't make sense.
She's not, bro.
She's not doing that.
She's gonna say,
let me get the sandals, let me get the weave.
Yeah.
So disrespectful. What are y'all talking about? What the fuck is going on here? I think the song about sandals and weave, though. It's wild.
Bitches walking around with Birkin bags. I want a Birkin bag.
You can't get no.
Birkins are like invitation only.
Invitation only. You have to get invited to buy one.
Yeah.
So if I want one, I couldn't get one.
No. You could buy a used one from somebody
who was already invited, or got one from someone who was invited.
Yeah. So.
Invited. People really ain't trying to people. It's crazy how these designer brands will literally they're making so much money that they can just section off a whole group of people and be like, I don't want these people buying my stuff, or I don't want these people wearing my stuff. All the money you're missing out on.
I mean, when you're creating a frenzy or a hype, you get to make all the rules you want. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of like art. Sometimes you get to decide what you want to go with it. You know what I'm saying? When you're creating the hype behind it, you get to create everything that goes wrong with it. So you could say, even to these other people that are buying it, you can try to pretend like, well, I didn't mean for them to buy it. In the sense, you still have them. Now they're going to be even more wanting to buy it, and the other people don't have to alienate. The other people that are the higher end people don't have to feel alienated about it as well.
Nate, why are you not on screen?
Because the computer's over here, my mic's over here. That's why you can hear me.
There we go. I missed this. I missed this little explanation right here for
every fucking episode.
Why he's not on the screen.
I tell you every episode why. So
that's really why I log on, just so I can hear that little
the part of the episode.
Yeah, the little part of the episode. Why you not on the screen? And then sometimes he turns the camera around to show you the setup.
Yeah, that comes soon.
Nigga, you just fucked up your audio. While Nate works on his technical difficulties,
there we go.
We ain't got no link ups coming up soon, bro. Like we haven't all got together in a long time.
You know niggas ain't about shit.
Nate, you fucked up your audio, bro.
Hold on. You hear me?
Yeah, but you still sound off.
You sound yeah, it don't sound like when you originally got on here.
Nate don't be doing shit. That's what it is. Nate don't be what's the word I'm looking for? Organizing shit. Nate's always doing stuff, but is he always doing stuff with his family, or he's doing stuff that he's invited to that we plan?
You not true.
Yeah. Well, yeah, true. How long you been in your new house?
That's a two-take thing. That is true. I don't.
How long you been in your new house? And you the only one of us that got a pool, and I still ain't been to your house, nigga. We should have had a pool party.
I'm not the planner type, sure. I'm not the what's name. I do have to set up a what's name. That's the whole reason I never end up doing the homecoming. I put it off for so long. After a while, like
Too
it's
late.
kind of like always now. Is it too late though? I hear that some people don't.
Yeah, it's too late. That's like somebody doing that's like a baby shower for a 2-year-old.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's not gonna happen.
But when you have a new home, you still have to furnish it.
No.
Too late. You missed your opening.
You're actually supposed to do the housewarming before you do all that stuff.
That doesn't make any sense to me because where's all the
stuff
supposed to go?
No, people are supposed to buy it for you and help you get by.
What do you do the housewarming in?
In your house.
In the house.
Well, just
there was the way my house looks like right now. It didn't look like this during my housewarming. There was a lot of stuff that either didn't come or stuff did come, and I was just setting it up.
Well, still, mine's because remember I was under construction for like a year before they moved in. So.
Yeah, we wouldn't mind a little construction, but it's too late now. Now it's just gonna be a party. Ain't no gifts coming. Yeah. The only gifts that's gonna come is whatever drinks or food we bring to the event.
Yeah, but either way, I don't usually be planning stuff as much, but I've gotten into it now. Now I'm starting to plan that. Now I actually see the benefits of like
what you plan?
Well, I've been planning stuff for me and the missus and stuff like that, but I'm actually not seeing the
nigga talking about his date.
Yeah.
Well, he's talking about his dates with his wife. Nigga, we talking about a party.
No, it's not the same. It's not the same thing. You're married. You've been with this girl for over 20 years. Of course you guys go on dates.
I'm just saying, if you still have to if you're setting up plans for the fellas or for a group guy, you still got to still go about planning everything out, getting the tables.
Nah, shit don't got to be planned like that. It don't got to be that extensive when it comes to planning for us.
Usually,
we just need a location.
We get back out to Ralph or Judo, and they wrap everything up and they send us the costs.
Yeah, you need people like that.
What I'm saying is, there still is a thing to where you guys just kicking that off to someone. There's still some work on that person's behalf that they still have to go do, get the tables.
Yeah, they don't mind it as long as the money's coming. They don't mind.
Well, now doing it, like it's a little bit more tedious than what people think, especially if you're not quick to make a decision. If you're kind of having to get the feel of everyone's ideas, get an idea of, or pick
that's why shit don't never happen. That's why we still ain't do the nigga trip, and however long y'all been trying to plan this nigga trip.
Yeah,
I kicked it out to the deciders, dog. I kicked it out to Ralph, kicked it out to Judo, and these niggas ain't.
There's always some saboteurs in the group that's gonna
saboteurs. Like Obins, who definitely doesn't ever want to leave. He's always gonna.
As soon as you name a destination, nah, nigga ain't trying to go no DR.
Yeah.
Nah, nigga ain't trying to go snow. Nigga ain't doing the snow car.
Yeah,
that's how it is. It's always something.
But we definitely got to get one on the books, though.
Yeah, we getting old before we all tap out.
But I be seeing niggas 40 years old, big groups of 40-year-olds, 43, 45-year-olds still out doing stuff.
What you mean?
There's no age. That's what I'm saying. That wedding I went to in February, the groom's. What happened?
So, Nate, you know what wedding he talking about?
Which one?
The wedding that they didn't have the $10. They didn't have the money for the marriage certificate.
Nah, not that wedding. Not that wedding. This wedding was a destination wedding in Bahamas.
Oh.
That's crazy. Damn, that's crazy. $10 stop a whole wedding? That's wild.
Yeah, what's more wild is the fact how the pastor be green bean. That motherfucker won't budge until you got a certificate. I almost had my wedding shut down because that shit, because we forgot the little certificate back at the hotel or some shit. And that motherfucker would not budge, dog. But that little paperwork. This day and age, you think they'd have a PDF copy on the email? Shit like that.
They don't want niggas to get married, bro.
There's a lot of waste. Oh, like I was telling you, before you make me lose my train of thought, I've gotten a new appreciation for like travel agents and shit like that, especially when you're doing international. Because it's a whole shit show when you're doing international, because you don't know who's picking you up from the airport, how you're going to get to your destination. If it's not already connected with the airlines, it becomes a whole thing. Unless you travel frequently, it's going to be something you're going to overlook, or then you're going to have to rely on either airport security or this, that, and depending on where you go, just how the people maneuver. Like if you're in Jamaica, you're going to feel like I don't want to say people are more rude, but that's just how just how the people act. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Anytime I leave the country, it seems like people be extra nice.
Yeah.
When you get off the plane, anywhere near any
depends on
type
where I
of
go.
tourist area where they know you got American money, usually they be super nice to you.
The islands, man. The islands are
Even
always on.
especially in the islands, the
Islands,
Bahamas, Puerto
I
Rico.
know Jamaica, they're always on island time, so it don't matter how much money you got, they moving super slow, like they ain't got nothing to do. And then on top of that, these motherfuckers act like they don't even want to be there at work. It's no rush, man. We got all day. They don't give a fuck that your plane's about to leave.
They hit you with that, yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Take it easy, bro. Yeah, that's it. They don't give a fuck. Like, damn, bro, y'all niggas don't care about nothing about this bitch. So, time-wise, it's horrible. But,
It makes you think, what would Wakanda really be like?
right. Take me on different times.
That shit ain't no way.
The one thing I did notice differently, though, but when you go to Haiti versus going to Jamaica, shit like that, it's definitely way more quiet in Jamaica. That's the difference between you go to any other islands versus when you go to Haiti. Because as everywhere, all the islands run on island time, which means everyone's running slow. But the Haitians are gonna let you know about yourself. You go, because the second you touch down, you're yelling and screaming and customer service people going off. The Haitians ain't standing for it.
All right, we've been out here long enough. What's popping with these absurdities? What we got going on this week?
It is a slow week. Let's see what we got going on. They still come after Diddy, I'm sure of it, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of shit on Diddy in here. No, but we haven't recorded since the video came out.
Yeah, bro, it's been a long
They
time.
hating
Bro.
on my dog Diddy. Hating on.
No, I mean, but you seen the video. What you think about the video?
We got some
What you think
videos that got my dog not looking in the best light.
Mm-hmm.
You know
So what you think?
He chasing.
Were you a Diddy supporter? You seem like you would be a Diddy supporter.
I was very much a Diddy supporter before this.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So what you feel like now? You want to issue out any apologies?
I don't want to issue out an apologize because I never say he didn't do it. So that's the beginning. I didn't say he's not capable of doing it. So
Do you want to say sorry to the victims?
I never blame the
Do
victims.
you want to believe all victims now?
No, I never want to believe all of it. I believe evidence, though.
Okay, but now you believe the evidence.
This evidence there. I believe if the victims came out and said that they're like, well, you got some evidence that's sure to sure. I seen a guy out here look like he laying his hands on someone who tried to do a quick escape. You know, he caught her.
You got to be faster than that.
You got to be faster. He whooped the ass with the one hand because one hand had to keep the
towel up.
Keep the towel up, so you losing the nigga with one hand. One hand, one foot. You really fighting for yourself. Like you really trying to grit escape.
You ain't really trying to escape. You let that nigga beat you with his left hand. He got the right hand on the towel.
Yeah, exactly. And you really trying to escape. You ain't really trying to fight. Because if you were trying to fight, he'd have came off them clothes. You were trying to really escape, and that nigga knew. He already peeped the game. So he had to put you down in the first line. You know what I'm saying? Just he had to take preemptive measures. You feel good the shit out of her ass. So
that's crazy. That's wild.
It is wilding.
Cassie got to be like 115 pounds at the time.
Yeah, he feel good the shit out.
All that shit was unnecessary. Then he started throwing vases down the hallway. Yeah. I'm like, this guy got to have some type of mental issues because there's cameras everywhere. How do you not even think about this? You're P. Diddy.
Well, we don't know what happened before the video.
What could have happened? Give me one scenario that could have.
She could have super disrespected my dog and tried to run.
Run from what?
You know, people disrespect you and walk away.
And then, okay, so what? And they walk away. You let them walk away. What did she do that deserved for him to not let her walk away?
There's a lot of things women can do that.
Spicy.
There's a lot of things women can do that deserves that punishment. Let's not act like that punishment is not deserved somewhere.
Give me some examples.
You raise a child that's not yours for 13 years and you find out it's not yours. You think that's not an appropriate punishment?
Let me think about it. I'll allow it. I will allow it. 13 years? That's crazy. Shit, even one year is crazy.
Exactly.
1 year might be worse than 13 years.
Yeah.
Herpes? You give somebody herpes? Is that warranted? Ass open like that?
Yeah, because you can't get rid of herpes. Now, if it was gonorrhea, is not warranted because you could get rid of that.
I don't think niggas is smart enough to know the difference between what they can get rid of and what they can't get rid of. So as soon as you name some kind of STD, you might be getting the ass open. You might say she gave me mono. Hell no, bitch, you gotta die.
Yeah, so
but then he came out and apologized. He put out a little video saying, you know, he was in dark times at that time. First of all, he said that it never happened. Then when the video comes out, instead of denying, saying that it wasn't him, he goes head on and says, "Yeah, it was me, but I was in dark times. I regret all the stuff I did."
What do y'all want? What do you do if
so what happens if
don't lie in the first place?
No, he's in a dark time, so he don't remember everything that was happening. So what if he was in one of those moments, he blacked out, he don't know what happened, he don't remember what happened, and 15 years later, is people telling you did this, but you don't know you did this because you were blacked out.
I don't know. It sounds very fishy. Ain't no blacking out. Because this nigga saying he's sorry about this ass whooping, this video that we saw. Do you think since he's so sorry, do you think the video we saw, was that the last time he whooped her ass? Was it the first time? Was it the third time? What was it? If he felt so sorry, you think he did it again after that video?
Well, he didn't see the video
last time.
He's just seeing the video now.
That was the last time. If that was the last time, that's
He said the last time was my last time. I never saw myself like that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, he ain't been with a girl in almost 10 years, so it's been a long time.
He ain't who?
He ain't been with her for like 10 years. Him and
Cassie okay. He ain't been with her. I thought you said he ain't been with a girl in about 10 years.
No, he ain't been with her for a minute. So, you know.
That nigga Diddy with everybody. Pause.
Everybody. And now I'm thinking like everybody that he's connected with, for him to be the deviant that people are saying that he is, any woman that's been in his life, I'm thinking they've either been exposed to the Diddiness or something similar to it, or they witnessed it.
Here's the thing. I don't want to say about they've been exposed to this, that. I'm not saying the industry is littered with all sorts of horrible acting individuals, shit like that. Not to say Diddy's any different. You know what I'm saying? It's an industry that kind of have a history of all that. My thing is, I know Diddy can't be the only one that was acting in this manner. You know what I'm saying?
What that mean? Why is it that when one person gets pointed at, then we want to say,
I'm tired of y'all niggas trying to make the black guy seem like he's the mastermind.
The black guy seem like he's a mastermind.
It never happens. We ain't ever led the industry. But
so
all of a sudden, as soon as they catch on, we got him all like, nah, y'all niggas need to stick to the script and know who's the person that taught him how this game goes, everything else. If we really want to stop all this, why don't we stop the culture of all this? Why is it we caught the black guy in the cookie jar now?
When Weinstein went down, nobody said, "Oh, there's somebody else is the mastermind of this." When Epstein went down, nobody said somebody else is the mastermind of this. Why do you think that there's
when Epstein went down? That's exactly what they said, and that's why he just died.
Nah, there wasn't no. He was the mastermind. He was the head. If there was a RICO, if there was to be a RICO in that case, he would be the top guy. If there's a RICO in this P Diddy case, he's the top guy. They're not looking for another mastermind. Who's the master? Who's above Diddy then? Who's above Diddy?
Because Epstein thing, they thinking that it could be Israel. Because he compromised so much people in so much different walks of life, so they feel like he might be a double agent. You know what I'm saying? And even still, even with Diddy's thing, that this doesn't stop at celebrities as well. It doesn't stop at political figures. It's celebrities too. So you use all these different people to compromise. Who knows? Maybe Diddy could have been part of the Epstein wiring for all we know. You know what I'm saying? Crazier things has happened. But,
so he was a subsidiary of the Epstein. He wasn't the head of his own criminal mastermind or criminal enterprise.
That's very well possible.
It could be
for almost 20 years, however long in San Francisco, however long we've been going. There's been riots and flash mobs with little kids going in the stores and stealing jewelry. And look, they just caught one ring for over 20 years, and they found these $400,000 worth of material inside these white couple's house. they've been the one behind that ring, hiring these little middle school black kids and all that, and making them click up and all that, and flash mobbing these jewelry stores. This has been going on forever. We've been thinking these are what these kids in the hood do on a half day. They have fun. They get together. Hey, we're gonna do a quick flash mob. We thinking they thought this is never their idea.
Right now, I think I'm talking to conspiracy Nate right now.
This is an actual thing that happened. So
yeah, I understand that was a real thing, but what makes you think that Diddy is a smaller part of something bigger?
I'm not saying that he's not. I'm just the Diddy the culture that was there before Diddy even got there. So
yeah, of course,
it was taught to him by someone. I won't be surprised if he's just maintaining the same culture that he was taught. So if you want to take down the whole thing,
yeah, I'm sure somebody. Well, in that case, you could say every pedophile was taught there how to be a pedophile, or every rapist was taught that how to be a rapist. Whatever.
Yeah, if their abuser's still there, let's go after them and the abuser. Let's stop the ring.
So
That's
if it was, so if
I'm
Diddy,
about stopping the ring completely. I'm not about calling a nigga 6ix9ine guy, calling him freaky, and making songs with him, and pretending like he's a pedophile. Not actually doing anything about it.
Nate, I don't know.
Trying to stop the pedophilia if there
Nate out be out here. Nate out be out here protesting for these people that we call them pedophiles. He wants to stand up for them. The worst people to stand up for is standing up for alleged pedophiles is the worst thing you could do.
Yeah, it is true. That is true. I'm not standing up for pedophiles. I'm standing up for people that use for free thinking, for us to not just go along with the group think. Let's just take some time to be like, is there any sense of plausible deniability, or are the things falling in the favor too easy? You know what I'm saying? Like the prosecution wants a conviction, sure. They have their evidence, they go after it, they give it evidence. But how is it when you have your evidence, you gotta give me the whole rundown before everything goes in. You let me know the whole playbook. If your shit's solid, you don't gotta let me know everything. You only gotta muddy your opponent's name when you got a bad case. You gotta run them through the dirt, this, that, and the third. And in America, once the shit gets ran through the dirt enough, we happen to be like, okay, you prove this not. We'll allow railroading to happen. This is what we do as Americans. We're like, we'll allow it. Sometimes we don't allow railroadings, but if you show us enough, a person's been bad enough, we as a collective like, we'll allow it. And that's what we're setting Diddy up for, the railroading.
Yeah, because if we see enough evidence, we're gonna allow it.
But they shouldn't be that way.
It shouldn't be like that. But there's a lot of things that shouldn't be. But some people be like, you know what? We understand that things need to be. Like, for instance, in Louisiana, they just passed a bill allowing surgical castration of sex offenders who violate children under the age of 13.
Yeah,
that seems kind of crazy. But who's gonna? It seems kind of a crazy thing to do, to castrate somebody for. I mean, but who's gonna fight that? Who's gonna stand up for those guys
and say I object? Ain't nobody gonna do that.
Nobody's gonna.
I said 2 convictions. They should be out of there.
2.
Yeah.
Why we gotta get the 2?
What if the one?
Exactly, because
the one's a lie.
Oh, see, people like you. That's what I'm saying. You can't be.
Lied on me. Let me get 2 of them. Now it's a conspiracy. Now, if I get 2 motherfuckers lined up against me, now I done did somebody dirty.
It's not hard to get 2 people to say that you did something to them.
But it's 2 different convictions, though.
And it's not hard to convict somebody twice.
I mean, it's harder than. It's not that it's hard. But I'm just saying you're gonna have to pull some strings.
It's not hard. You don't have to pull strings. All you have to do is get public. Just like you said, you have to get the public against you. And if you can get the public, you can easily get the public against pedophiles. That's why I keep telling you, stop defending these pedophiles, alleged or not.
I'm not defending any pedophiles. Period. That's one. I don't like the fact that you guys are quick to just allow motherfuckers just throw around the pedophile jacket. Like, as men in general, to me, like, this seems like a very horrible thing that you guys are championing or even backing away. Like, y'all don't see the plights of it. Y'all don't see the down. It's like no one's thinking of the downside of this. Y'all don't see how anyone could just throw this jacket.
The only downside is if you put yourself in the position for someone to throw that jacket on you.
But there's no put yourself in position. I just told you, motherfucker.
Nobody
could call you tomorrow and be like, I didn't like how you did me last time, and it was something, and that's on you right then and there. But I've told you, I've had homeboys.
I understand that.
Him out the blue, talking about they didn't like the last situation, and then he was fucking shocked. And this guy, the motherfuckers will throw this shit on you.
But just like I told you with the Kendrick and the Drake beef, some lies stick better than other lies.
I don't know about some lies. All I know is
that guy,
my homeboy in Tinder is the fact that he's not Kendrick. Is the fact he's not big. If that same message got around to the rest of the group, would he have still got the jokes off the same way? He had got the people that's not in this group, but are still getting the evil eye. It's the same thing. It's the automatic guilty verdict before any evidence. And the jokes that come with it. That's what the guy. Okay. I don't know how you guys don't say that as guys. How you don't?
So you're mad about the jokes because the jokes aren't going to lead. The jokes aren't going to lead to jail time unless there's some type of evidence to back up this.
Sure, it's the totality of it all. It's a. I can't say not everything's not worth the joke because I have dark humor because you could crack some jokes about it. But it's the thing that we fall in line too quick for some shit that. Like because that could fall
ruin somebody's life
any given day. It can ruin your life, can ruin your kid's life, can ruin anything. It's something that I don't see women would be joking around. You know what I'm saying? That they wouldn't put a jacket like that on them. Like only us guys are dumb enough to either just laugh at the next guy when it happens or throw it at the next guy because we just don't. We can't seem to think. We can't see the full scale of the picture. Like, hey, this is gonna swing the other way. One of these days they're gonna throw this shit on you. One of these days, instead of just saying, nah, this is out the game. This is out the ballpark. We won't even play like that.
I'm saying somebody could attempt to throw it on me, and then jokes can come out, but none of those are gonna stick unless you got a bunch of people saying, yeah, I felt Swerve. He's that kind of guy, or I've seen video of him doing this to this person. Then you have those type of evidences. Then you can say, oh yeah, then that lie would stick.
Well, one thing when you do podcasts, especially long form like we do, you got audio of you saying all sorts of shit. Anytime, any position you think you've made.
Mm-hmm.
There's audio that can support the opposite of it because you have that much audio out, and that's all it's gonna take. Someone that's gonna get you.
I don't know if somebody's gonna find me. I don't think anybody's gonna find me supporting any type of alleged pedophiles.
Listen, I'm just saying, there's enough audio out there that could have you taking any stand that can make it look any kind of way.
You're right. Because I do be talking about rape babies. That's fucking crazy.
So that's what I'm saying. So I just thinking that just not to be the. Take the fun out of the party type guy, but either way, as a guy, I thought that was strange. We entertaining this a little too much, folks. This is slippery slope.
Yeah, you're right. You're definitely the guy trying to take the fun out of the party because when I was saying he a fan, I was like, oh man, this nigga got a hit. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Hey, run for your life.
Like this shit is crazy. Now people are just praising it. There's bots are going. It's a wild thing to see. We shall see. What else do we have since last week?
Oh, with the whole Diddy thing. Before we leave that, he actually sold a majority stake in Revolt.
I felt like he said that like a month or 2 months
I thought
ago.
he did that like last year.
You gotta keep reselling shit to these niggas when they on your case. You gotta tell these niggas next month we're gonna see Diddy say, hey guys, guess what? I just sold my majority stake of Bad Boys.
Yeah, because I thought Diddy in this Revolt thing was like a year ago.
Oh, maybe so. This is new news or something or old. I don't know, but I'm seeing this from other platforms, and they're saying that. Yeah, I guess it doesn't say when it happened. So this could be old, and they're just like re-bringing it up.
Yeah, Diddy
needs to go into hiding anyway. He don't need to try to fix his image. He needs to do what Russell did and leave while he's still ahead. Because right now he got away. He got away because it was just a civil suit. Right now we see the video, and we're like, all right, the video is kind of crazy. You beating up on this little girl, but we can't send you to jail for it because it's already been settled. But for him to still be here talking about look what I'm doing for these people, or look what I'm doing for these people, or I'm sorry for what I did. We don't even need to hear all that. Just leave while you still can.
I know Russell got space over there in Bali.
He definitely got space. They could start their own little getaway. Yeah, for like a halfway house for people that's about to be Me Too'd. R. Kelly should have went over there before they got him.
R. Kelly wilding. R. Kelly gonna get out of jail soon, though. I feel that.
Off of what? Because what is he in there for right now?
He's in there for I don't even know what he's in jail for.
2 messages on your phone from Nate Presendu.
What's that? That's the your new glasses?
Yeah, that's my glasses talking crazy.
Yeah, you didn't tell people. Did you tell people about your new glasses, or was that? I think last episode you did talk about the glasses.
Yeah, that was last episode. Yeah, I did talk about them. But
Nigga living in the year 3000.
you know, that's what the boy Melville do. So, what else is in hip hop? You got Rick Ross had his 3rd annual car show, and everybody went. Supposedly he made like 3.6 million off of the ticket sales alone, because you know it's at his house, so he don't have much overhead costs.
Yeah, he's not paying people for parking.
Yeah,
They're paying him for parking because he has all these acres that people are parking on.
correct. So they said he made a shitload of money, but now a lot of the people that went to the show are, I guess they're trying to do like a chargeback because they weren't sad. They were disappointed with the car show.
It was either long waits to get, because they had like buses that were taking, you had to get like a wristband to get onto the bus, and then the bus would take you onto the property. A lot of people already done paid all their money, and they're talking about they done ran out of wristbands. Like, this shit's full after they done paid all their money and then waited in line for 3, 4, 5 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Niggas just can't do shit right.
Yeah, niggas don't be standing on business properly.
Because I went to Cookman Homecoming, and I think it was a Daytona, some type of beast. Oh, we didn't even know you was missing. But it was like some type of BCU something. It was some type of event, and Rick Ross was there. You didn't need no tickets, but for some reason we got there, and they're not letting nobody else get in. I don't know if it had anything to do with Rick Ross or if it's just because it's this black people event. You know, niggas can't get shit right. But I ended up letting the girls go in, and then I was just driving around through the streets until they was ready. I was like, let me know when y'all done, because ain't no parking around here.
Oh, that's.
I tried to park somewhere. They towing. You know the dude, the Haitian dude, something Kev. He be doing like skits and stuff.
Yeah.
Skinny black dude, long head.
Yeah, he
Pause.
the one that did the that one skit. The when you try to get into the club because you know a promoter.
I know he got like a high pitched Haitian. Okay, yeah, that's the
Be
guy.
in New York talking about let me get a glizzy and all that. Pause.
Yeah. That guy. I think that's him.
Yeah,
I seen him on the side of the road doing some type of skit, or I don't even know if it was a skit. I think his car was getting towed, and this dude was just running after the tow truck trying to get his car. I was like, nah, I can't leave this car nowhere. I'm gonna just ride around. Y'all go ahead. It was my wife and both of her sisters. I was like, y'all just go in. I'm gonna just chill, ride around. Let me know when y'all ready. I ain't been to Cookman Homecoming ever since. That's the same homecoming that fucking Trina was at. Big trash. People walking out on her set. I was like, I felt bad because I was like, there's no way I can sit through this. There's nothing else. I don't need to be here right now. I literally got up after like her second song, got up and just left. Me and all the people was with. Horrible.
Disrespectful.
And then I seen Trina on the radio or some type of interview she was on talking about somehow she is overlooked when it comes to like female rappers and like the influence they've had on the game. Like people don't even put her top 10.
Yeah, I don't think Trina had much influence, did she?
I think she does have influence. I don't think she has like influence when it comes to like bars and like lyrics, but I mean like the aesthetic of being a female rapper. I think she has influence. Or she had influence.
She's off the branch of Little Kim. You know what I'm saying? Which I feel like is just an umbrella. You just want more credit with you. You just fell off that branch. That's all.
She fell off the Little Kim branch, but she's like the southern version of that branch.
Yeah, I'll give her that. But it's not like she's like a killer or anything like that. You You just from that branch, but you're like you're not that good anyway. So,
But when it comes to actual, like being like what's the word I'm looking for? People trying to emulate you. She was the baddest bitch, and everybody want to be the baddest bitch.
Trina was just a fine girl at a time. Slipping Side was popping. Anyone could have took Trina's spot.
Okay, just like anybody could be Sexy Red right now. Anybody could be Cardi B right now. You remember what Cardi? You know what Cardi? You remember what Cardi? You remember what Cardi B looked like? You remember what Cardi B?
Chill.
What makes Cardi B so special? Please tell me. Please tell me.
Because they're the real deal.
Because she's real. She's authentic. Yeah, right.
Literally
anybody could do that though.
Trina was just part and came to play the part for the song, as opposed to actually getting the people that live that part and making them blow up. So this is a whole new thing. These are actual girls that are actually in the strip clubs, living their life. Then not giving them a deal. It's the actual talent, or it's the actual lifestyle now getting the deal. Versus
so you're saying that same strip club that Cardi B was discovered in, there wasn't 20 other girls that could have done the same thing, that couldn't have got glowed up and got party, could have wrote songs for them too?
Yeah, sure. They could have been. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Cardi B is not the most talented. She might have some talent, I guess. She's not the most talented person.
That's true. But what I'm saying is she is still the real deal of the product. As far as Trina, I feel like anyone could have taken the lead for Trina. They could have made anyone could be the baddest bitch that said she sleep with your friends, is that, especially because of the fact that she wasn't really living like that. She was dating Trick's brother, and he just put her on a track, this, that, and the third. So it's any artist, like I was back in the time. You get any female rapper, you write her lyrics for her, you throw her in, and it goes.
So what makes you think that that's because that Cardi was a stripper, she was living what she's rapping about?
Yeah, we knew Cardi before we knew her, she was trash. We knew she was plenty trash, but we knew that her lifestyle went with it, and the shit she was talking about it went with it. And before long, she got a pin to match the lifestyle, and that's why it seemed that much believable. We know everything she said she was about. We've seen her broke, we've seen her come, we've seen her every day going on a hustle and getting her stripper. You can't really shame her. Anything that's out about her, she put out herself. I'm
not gonna shame her, but I'm not gonna give her props for being made into a conglomerate like she is. Anybody could have made her.
What I'm saying is
she was made.
We've been had the steps there, but they was never. They always thought you had to be lyrical, or we thought that you had to have the talent. We didn't realize that the regular Joe Schmo from the block can also become a star given the right steps. You know what I'm saying? Given the right, if everything else plays out. Back then, you said you should be an artist, or you get to be the Joe Schmo on the block. You don't get to be both. You get to be the artist that represents the Joe Schmo, or you get what I'm saying. But now we get
they took a Joe Schmo off the block and made her.
And now and now we see it can work.
Yeah. So now we can do it with anybody. And now we got Sexy Reds. Now we got Ice Spices.
Yeah, I'm not done. Yeah.
Nate, so you're literally saying Trina fucked up and killed women's rap?
I don't say she fucked up because she started laying. I don't say she fucked up. They just went without the Trina. They went to the next level and went to let's just get the source. Because Trina wasn't writing her lyrics anyways or anything else like that. So you know what I'm saying? She just looked good, this, that, and the third, put her up there. She was over here dating rappers, dating Wayne, this, that, and the third. So when she feels her trajectory isn't as big as it was, is how big could it have been when you were how impactful were you? You weren't writing your own lyrics, you weren't dropping bangers right and left like that.
But who is though?
I mean, the Nicki's is. I mean, Nicki Minaj is clearly.
That's the top tier. That's the GOAT right there.
Well, that's what I'm saying. When she's saying she wasn't referred to, who is she referring? What else is she gonna expect to be referred to? You didn't come before Kim. You're not gonna get you're not gonna get that. So that's a given. And you're not rapping. You're not out rapping the people that came after you. So
okay,
what rig would you want to be named at? You didn't set the precedent along the way, and the people that came after you are better than you. So
I think when she says that she's not getting her credit for like influence wise, it's kind of like how like Allen Iverson is one of the most influential basketball players. He's not one of the greatest all time when it comes to like top 10, top 20, but influence. He has that influence over the game. I don't know how many female rappers you would ask who influenced them, what type of female rap they used to listen to when they were younger. Would Trina be on that list?
No. Trina's not making the list.
That's what I'm saying. They're not gonna remember. Trina was representative of a lot. The city girl mindset and lifestyle has been a thing in Florida for the longest. It was just never on records. We already knew Florida girls and Southern girls. We already knew plenty of type of girls that move like that. Money first, you gotta pay them, shit like that. But that's never on the record. She had a couple records saying it, but even she didn't lean in completely into it.
You know what it is?
City girls, like they're completely full into it. The OnlyFans, this and all this. I don't even think Trina got OnlyFans. So even Trina's still too clean to be what she wants to represent. Because these other hoes don't give a damn.
She's older now. Yeah, she missed the wave, really.
Yeah.
What she wanted to be would have been perfect in this era.
Exactly. Because these other hoes don't give a damn. They say they different. You know what I'm saying? Like, like Sexy Red just put a photo of her at the OB GYN like a week ago talking about I'm over here. I want to find out why my pussy stink. Who the fuck would post that?
That's disrespectful.
Who the fuck would post that about their own self?
Big Sexy.
Big Sexy, you're right. Who the fuck would do that? But a motherfucker ain't got no shame. This, that, and the third. You gotta.
You know what money really does to people? Because last year I wouldn't have put Sexy Red on list up for anything, but now I don't know. She looking kind of good.
I told you that you're hating on her. I said I don't know, Creed.
You know who else? Glorilla. I don't know.
That money will do that to you.
Them pancakes.
Yeah, the money will make you go up.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. You telling me Sexy Red looks good now?
Oh, yeah,
I don't
look bad.
She don't. She's not horrible.
I can find you.
I'm not saying she's a 10, but I'm saying if I saw her, she's a regular. She's like think about the county that you live in. If you're listening right now, think about the county you live in. If you've seen her at your local mall, you'd be like, "Dang, that's a baddie." I ain't never seen one of them in real life.
I know what it is.
You know how you see IG models all the time, but you don't see them in real life?
I had the same argument with Swerve about her. I was like, listen, she's bad. It's just they play up the whole hoodness, dirtiness of her. You seeing her through those contexts. When you now go look at photos of her, she don't have no bad photos.
It's the aesthetic that seems.
They're trying to make it look more hood and look like she actually looks good. They could have sold this even without this packaging. They just decided to throw
she
this
looks like Young
on
Thug.
her. Get the fuck out.
I could see how you say that because Young Thug looks dirty and she looks dirty. And they both got money. I'm sure they're clean. I'm sure they take showers. It's just when a nigga look dirty or when a bitch look dirty, you can't erase that.
God damn, bro. The fucking Celtics are beating the shit out of the Mavs right now, bro.
What? What's the score?
92-73.
What? You know what I called?
Fourth quarter.
Jeez. You know, and I was damn. And I was gonna put money on this game too. I was like, the Mavericks gonna come out. I was thinking Luka was gonna come out blazing. Who's the best player in this series right now? Without looking at the stats, who do you think's the best player in this series?
So the Mavericks are beating the Celtics?
Porzingis?
No, you can't say that. I'm talking about who's the best player. Don't say Porzingis. Porzingis ain't played in months.
But he's playing this game, and that nigga
and he's
is
whooping?
balling.
Yeah, okay.
After the first quarter, he had 11 points, 3 blocks, and like 6 rebounds.
Nigga ain't playing months. He better be producing.
Yeah, Porzingis.
But Porzingis is not better than Luka though.
Yeah, but he's the difference maker in this game. If he stay healthy this whole series, Boston is gonna win.
They got the better team. They got the better team on paper.
Who you rooting for?
I'm rooting for Dallas because I don't fucking like Celtics.
You want Kyrie to get a chip, right?
Yeah.
I'm rooting for Kyrie. I'm rooting for the Mavs just because I don't fucking like the Celtics. That's it. And Tatum is not who we thought he was. He had me fooled for the last few years. And this, if he loses right now, it's just going to prove that he's just been overinflated for all these years.
Tatum still don't have a chip, right?
No, not yet. He's been to the finals or the Eastern Conference Finals like 6 of the last 8 years. Which is good for somebody young, but how many times are we going to let you get that close and not get it? Because if LeBron was in this situation, get into the finals every year and still can't get it done, we would have been said something.
Here's the thing: if Kyrie gets a chip now, are they going to go back to talking about his? Are they going to go back and put him back as prospects as one of the goats again?
No, he's never been in that conversation.
He's never been in that conversation.
Well,
what are you talking
they're already
about?
saying he's one of the best players in the league going at the moment.
He's one of the. He's one of the.
Every chip they get a little delusional, anyways.
Yeah, after every chip, the narrative always changes.
Yeah.
When Giannis got his ring, there was like, "Oh, Giannis is the best player in the world." Then Joker gets a ring and an MVP. Then like, "Oh, he's the best player in the world." I'm sure after this championship, whoever gets the MVP of this series, they're gonna say, "Oh, he's the best player in the world," unless it's Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum will never say Jason Tatum's the best player in the world, no matter what he does. Even if he wins a ring this year and he's the Finals MVP, we're still not gonna look at him as he's the best player in the world. He's not gonna be. Nobody's gonna say he's better than Joker or Embiid or Luka. Not even SGA. Because he's barely even better than the second best player on his team.
I don't think he's the best player, but I think Jaylen Brown is better.
They don't want to talk about that though. They don't want us talking about that. They don't want to talk about they don't want us talking about the colorism and why really that this guy. So Brown is the highest paid player in the whole league. Mm-hmm. Jason Tatum is the face of that team. Why is that?
Because he's light skinned, bro.
Face of the league. The numbers, Eastern Conference Finals MVP, they gave it to Jaylen Brown because they saw when it was time for like some of the games like went to overtime, and of course Tatum's gonna do what he does, he scores. But when it was time for them to get to that overtime, this dude disappeared in the fourth quarter, and it was Jaylen Brown that's saving them. How many times you need the second option to save you before we start saying maybe the second option should be the number one option?
You know, on It Is What It Is, they say Mace says Jalen's the Batman, Tatum is the Robin.
Jaylen is the Batman, Tatum is the Robin, but that's not the way it is though. I mean, that's the way it should be.
That's not how it's perceived.
That's not how it's perceived.
That's how it really is.
Yeah. The points that you see that Tatum is getting, a lot of those are like, I've seen some of these games. A lot of them is like garbage time game, like points. Like dude didn't do nothing all game. And then like a game like this, now they're blowing people out by however much. He's going to go sneak in the last quarter, get himself an easy little 15 points. During
that's play defense already.
It's exactly at garbage time when the game it's a blowout. Nobody's really trying. They're letting you get easy points because there's no way they know they're not coming back from this. So I guarantee you, look at his numbers right now. If he didn't have a great game the first half, he got all his points in the second half. So it's gonna look like you're gonna look at his numbers. You're gonna say, oh, he scored 36 points, got 8 rebounds, 3-4 assists. That's not a bad game. But a lot of it was going to be trash time points.
Did y'all say who y'all got in this series?
Shit. After looking at the score that you just told me now, I'm not gonna pick the Celtics. I can't do it. I want them to break up that whole team. So if they don't win this year, they've been to the Eastern Conference Finals 6 out of the last 8 years, and this is their best team. Now that they got Drew Holiday and Porzingis on the team, this is the best team that Tatum's ever been on. If they don't win it this year, they got to break up.
Yeah, if they don't win this year, they got to break it up.
You want to get some new blood in there?
There's something.
Or just see what you can get for
Tatum.
Sign and trade. You already know you owe Brown a lot of money, and from what I'm seeing, he's not the guy you want to get rid of. Tatum's too pretty. He does when it's time to get buckets, he's not the guy. He got like these moves in his head, like I'm gonna dribble, tween, hezzy, spin, fade away. And he has to do that. No matter what comes at him, he has to do that move. He don't have no type of reaction. Everything is just like so choreographed with him. He wants to be Kobe, but he ain't Kobe. That Kobe's his guy. Kobe's his guy, but Jaylen Brown is more of a Kobe than Tatum will ever be.
That nigga Swerve sound like he hating, bro.
On Tatum for sure. Tatum for sure. Until he come to Miami, I'm gonna hate him forever. And what it's looking like Jimmy might be leaving Miami anytime soon now. Because once Pat Riley starts talking spicy to you, it's time's coming.
Who's that, Jimmy?
Yeah, Pat Riley was talking spicy to him. I guess he didn't like some comments that Jimmy made about like other teams in the playoffs, and then Pat Riley pretty much made a comment like, you're at home right now, you're hurt, you're not even playing. Don't talk on our business, pretty much. Don't be speaking on shit when you're not even here to play.
That's kind of messed up.
I guess
Miami.
I guess that's the boss though. That's the silver fox. You don't what he say goes. He's the one that kicked LeBron out of Miami.
They didn't kick LeBron out. LeBron goes where he wants.
Yeah, I guess, but if he wanted to stay, LeBron wasn't going to allow it. I think there was like rumors of like LeBron trying to get rid of Spoelstra or switching that up or something, and Pat Riley was like, "Nah, this is my guy. He's not going nowhere."
Who would hold more rank though? I guess in Miami it depends. When you brought the city 2 chips,
who would you say brought those 2 chips? My Spoelstra got those 2 rings with LeBron. So who brought those 2 chips? Was it Spoelstra or was it LeBron?
I'm saying it's LeBron. So that's what I'm saying. But you don't turn that whole franchise. You don't change the whole Miami around to where the Marlins end up changing their franchise to being part of Miami. You had other big league teams change from just being representing Florida to want to be Miami specific. They got that whole thing down there. So would they give Pat Riley the boot in order to keep LeBron happy?
No.
I think Pat Riley's system is what got LeBron that ring, because he didn't win until he got to Miami. So you have to say it was a system. He was the greatest weapon in that system.
Pairing me up with the best players in the NBA, we call that a system?
No, because
I'd be up with the best players.
look at Phoenix right now. There's some great players on that team, but they have no type of system. That shit don't work. You got Devin Booker, Beal, and Kevin Durant on one team, and they barely make the playoffs.
They get swept in the playoffs.
Swept in the playoffs by a team who hasn't been in the playoffs since KG was there.
Yeah, it's crazy.
This is older Kevin Durant. This ain't the younger. You know what I'm saying?
This ain't the young bull.
Yeah, this is the young bull. There was even quick talks about Kevin Durant being traded again next season.
Did y'all see the viral shit with Kevin Durant this week?
I think I seen somewhere.
Where he was in the club
practicing his jumper. Yeah, practicing the form.
Yeah.
Ball is life. Ball is life.
Yeah, that nigga was in there like this. I'm like, what?
That's how you doing it.
That's how he's supposed to shoot. This nigga doing all this shit.
I don't. KD be doing the weirdest warm up drills of all time. The little spin and turn around. I'm like, when are you ever gonna do this in a game?
Now, when he was in the club, was his hair brushed?
I couldn't see. It was dark. But that nigga still had a regular ass t-shirt on. I ain't never seen KD fly a day in my life.
Niggas don't get fly, B.
Well,
No, I'm saying the niggas that is real hoopers, they don't get fly. Giannis, you'll never see Giannis fly. KD, you ain't never gonna see KD fly.
There's some of them. Some of them have more than one bag. Some of them can get in their bag. But most of them are just ball player. Ball is.
Yeah, that nigga Zion dressed like Nate in 2004.
We'll take the slander.
Big dragons everywhere. Nigga got dragons. Nigga got angel wings on his jeans, dragons on his back.
The kids are creative, though. What you want from them?
I guess.
Nah, it wasn't sports. So that one white bitch. Did you hear?
I didn't hear the Pat McAfee show, but I saw Cameron Mace talking about it.
Yeah, so that one white bitch in the WNBA, you think she's getting bullied or is she being targeted? And is it only by the black women and the Hispanic women? Because I don't see her getting like fouled hard by white girls.
I mean, well, first of all, majority of the basketball league is black and brown women, so it's more a chance there's gonna be black and brown women knocking her down. The thing with Caitlin Clark is she's like what she is very fragile. She's like Stephen Curry early in his career. Like right now, we could look at Steph. Ankles. Yeah, right now we could look at Steph and say, oh, he's one of the greatest of all time. He don't have no problem running. You're gonna have a problem running and chasing him. But right now, her game is very similar to Steph Curry's game, but she's not strong at all. These women are way bigger than her, way stronger than her. Her position that she's playing right now, the role that she's doing for the WNBA is more like what LeBron did for the NBA. Like they're looking for somebody to, well, when LeBron came into the league, they were looking for somebody to carry on what Jordan was doing. Like Jordan was leaving, they needed a new face of the league, so they put all this pressure on LeBron, and he delivered. He brought in ticket sales, went to the finals, got rings. He was the chosen one, and he delivered. But right now, Caitlin Clark, she's the chosen one, and she's not delivering.
Yeah,
and it's mostly because she's too small.
She's too weak.
And
yeah,
she's too weak.
She just looks super fragile out there, bro.
She looks very fragile, and it doesn't help the fact that she's learned to play basketball in an era where people flop all the time. So she thinks flopping is just a normal thing to do. So once you're already little and you're flopping and you're a white girl in a sport surrounded by big black and brown women, people just feel like, oh, she's a delicate little flower. We can't be tough on her. But really, they're tough on everybody like this. I don't think she's being targeted or bullied. I just think she needs to get her weight up.
Yeah, she is. Yeah, she's too small.
The video that's been going viral, there's this other player from Chicago Sky who kind of like bumped her.
I see that. Look like you.
Barely bumped her while she was.
Bro.
She was girl shoulder off.
Stop it! You see, you're part of the problem, Nate. You're part of the problem.
She fake jumped out the whole damn building, bro.
Yeah, definitely flopped. But then people's not going to show you like the play before. Literally, Caitlin Clark elbowed this girl right in the face. The same girl that bumped her. Elbowed her in the face and then backpedaling down the court, talking shit to the same girl that pushed her. So they didn't show none of that part. All they showed was the girl retaliating and Caitlin Clark flopping.
I don't know if I'm going to put that on. I mean, I think they're trying to draw her out like that. Like as far as like she I don't know if she's flopping. I mean, it's part of the game though.
Yeah, flopping is part of the game, but being small and fragile is not part of the game.
But are they calling the flops out in the middle of the game, or are we seeing it after the cameras are rolling?
Nobody's gonna call a flop on Caitlin Clark because they're trying to protect her. She's the asset. The players are going tough on her because
she's a rookie.
She's a rookie, and I do want to say there is some type of animosity because there is a level. I can't say it's the whole league, but there has to be some type of level of hating because everybody is so tired of these questions. Every time they get interviewed, it's Caitlin Clark questions. Caitlin Clark ain't even. She's not even nowhere around. It's like they're not. It could be like New York playing Chicago, and then post interview they're talking about Caitlin Clark, who plays for Indiana.
I mean, she needs to just go off and go on injury reserve or something like that, and let them deal with the views and all that stuff while she's gone themselves.
That's not what she's gonna do. She's not gonna do that.
Some people need a reality check on why these people are here for.
They don't understand. A lot of these players don't understand. They're thinking like Angel Reese made a statement talking about something. It seemed like she was hating too when she talks about, oh, people aren't, all the viewership is going up and we're getting all these people into the stands and stuff. It's not just because of Caitlin Clark. It's because of me too.
Yeah, she could say that. If anyone could say that, it's her.
But
she is another part of that component.
She is, but it's also just not her though. It's a few rookies. It's a lot of rookies for sure. It's at least 5 of them.
Yeah, but we know the top
but
2 of the stories.
we only know the rival with Caitlin Clark came up
They're
with Angela Reese.
Yeah,
they're the 2 main for sure. But there are other rookies like Cameron Brink. People know their faces. People know their names. And
No, the hell we don't. Swerve, we don't.
You don't know Cameron Brink?
No.
You probably don't know the name. You'll know the face.
No.
She's the white girl in the commercial with Kawhi in the New Balance commercial. You always see the white girl with the braids in the back of that New Balance commercial. You never knew who she was. That's Cameron Brink.
Oh, she could get it.
She can get it, and she's a hooper. She's probably one of the best looking WNBA players in the league right now.
Don't say that. Is
she's
Tia Cooper still playing?
Tia Cooper, I haven't seen her, but I'm sure she's still playing. There's you know what I realize, all the baddies though, but I be seeing like, especially since I started watching more games this year, I'm like seeing like baddies on the teams, but then come to find out even the baddies are lesbians.
Yeah, bro. It's a lesbian league, bro.
Lesbian league.
Very much so.
They're gonna churn all these rookies out. I guarantee you 3 years from now, Caitlin Clark got a girlfriend.
I could see that for sure.
One of them girls gonna churn them girls out, bro.
I don't even understand how she's not a lesbian already. She just gives me lesbian vibes. I don't know.
She's definitely built like a lesbian.
She looks like her daddy. That's the problem. She got her dad's exact same face.
And she got her dad body because
she got her dad's. Yeah, that same slump that he be walking with, that slack shoulders. Yeah, she got that too.
Yeah, so she's definitely built like she's a carpet muncher.
I talk about these women. I seen Buddy on just this past week. He got in trouble for the way he referred to Caitlin Clark. What do you call her? White bitches or something like that?
Yeah, Pat McAfee.
Yeah.
It was like, yeah.
He didn't say it like in a bad way.
He didn't say it maliciously. It was just like it's one white bitch that's bringing all this money in.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you already know, you know the time we're in right now.
Yeah, what a fucking time. You can't even call a woman a bitch.
That's crazy. That's absurd. That's a world I don't want to live in.
Yeah. That's the world you don't want to live in, right? It's asking for too much.
We can't have nothing.
What else we got, fellas?
We could joke back to hip hop. Your boy Juvie said the Hot Boys working on a new album. You think it's gonna be worth it?
They can keep that.
Why? if Wayne's on it, what you think is? Wayne's still gonna give you Wayne verses.
They can keep all that.
You gonna go? You go? I bet you listen to it.
Listen, Juvie's my favorite artist, though. One of my top 5. So you already know. So if I'm telling you they can keep all that, I'm like they can keep all that.
Why are you saying they gotta call? Why they got
any member on that?
Not
one member. Nothing BG's done since he's gotten out has impressed me at all.
I'm not.
Keep him in there for another decade, for as I'm concerned.
I'm definitely not looking for no new Hot Boys.
Yeah,
but if they like went on a tour and they came to Tampa and they're performing their old shit,
for sure. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I'm there.
Yeah, tour for and Wayne seems like he can have the ability to rap, but is he gonna rap? Wayne seems, I don't know what's got the best of Wayne. Is it the drugs or the music?
No way, stop it. I feel like Wayne's getting cleaner and cleaner as the years go by. He's getting more sane.
I know that's what we want for him as a fan.
Yeah. No, but his speech is sounding slurred. His hair looks fucked up, like he's been like the drugs has been catching up to him. But it seems like, me being a drug user, I know when somebody sounds like they're making sense. It seems like he's starting to make more sense as he gets older.
But usually as you're making sense, you're not going to have to, let me compose, let me look at how I look in the mirror. He's looking like he's doing more drugs, even though he's sounding like he's not doing more drugs.
I think it's just the drugs that he used. I think it's the drugs that he did back in the day is now catching up to him physically. That's all. But his head he's in a better space now in his head. Because this guy's on TV every day, not every day, but every week with
skipping them. Yeah, barely audible half the time, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, you can't. He's saying the right thing. He's saying the right things, but his voice is fucked up.
Listen, man, we make enough room. We make enough excuses for junkies as there is, because there's functional junkies out there. There's
okay, but
junkies out there that we can understand what they're saying and speaking and speak frequently. You know what I'm saying? That can speak fluent.
Can we give a junkie some grace who's actually went through the process and survived on the other side? Now he's trying to do better for his life, say he's not a junkie anymore. You can't be a junkie for. You don't have to be a junkie forever.
Once a junkie, always junkie.
You don't have to be, but the odds are.
Once a rapist, always a rapist. Once a pedo, always a pedo.
No, I don't met some recovering rapists.
You met recovering pedos?
Recovering pedo? No, I ain't never met one of them. But recovering rapist, nigga used to grape back in the day, but he's calming down on that. He back in the day he was heavy.
He don't even move like that no more.
Yeah, he don't really move like that no more.
Show my boy some grace.
I ain't even got to tell him to chill out no more.
You scared the hoes.
You scared the hoes, bro.
Yeah, wow.
Did y'all see this past weekend? Your boy Deontay Wilder got knocked out.
He's done for.
In the 5th round, bro. That shit was sad, bro.
Yeah.
It looked like he was fighting a plumber. Should he have been fighting this weekend? What happened?
But you would think these fights that he's doing now are fights that he's trying to get himself, reestablish himself. And you can't win these fights, then it's time to hang it up. I don't want to say the guy was trash, but this is a guy that he was supposed to beat.
Yeah. He came in there 6-pack, all his cut ripped, got his ass whooped.
Deontay Wilder's never been a boxer.
Nah, he's always been a brawler. See, but there's something about.
He's not a brawler. He's just a heavy puncher.
Yeah,
you don't even give him that. Right?
Yeah,
I'm not giving him a brawler
because if he meets a brawler, he's gonna lose. He's gonna lose. A brawler can protect themselves while they're hitting at the same time. This guy, he's just swinging for the fences every time. And if you can protect, y'all remember the fight he had with the Haitian dude?
Yeah, bro.
That shit was a shame.
Was it?
He knocked the dude down, and then they counted the 10 or whatever, or the 8, whatever. He got back up, and then he just stood right in the middle of the ring and just started staring at the guy. I was like, damn, you about to die, bro. He about to kill you.
That nigga, after that fight, that nigga folded like a fucking pretzel, bro.
Just laid on the ground and shaking his head like, fuck.
Is that worse, or is Bernard Hopkins getting knocked out the ring worse?
Knocked out the ring?
Yeah,
Bernard came back. Bernard got his ass whooped, knocked out the ring, Swerve, completely.
Who knocked him out the ring?
Some younger cat.
Some younger Hispanic cat, bro.
Right through the ring ropes. Like, God damn.
I don't know which one's worth getting folded. That nigga folded like backwards.
Yeah, bro.
Yep.
The folding might have been worse, bro.
Yeah, because you got the I think the folding's worse.
Yeah, I believe so.
I mean, his career might be over with.
But that's what people always say, though. It's time to hang it up.
Well,
and then you listen to the people, and you throw away all the training that he's probably been training for months before this fight. He probably thought this is the best shape he's ever been in his life. He probably thought he had good skills for this fight.
And when it don't work, that's when you know it's time to hang it up.
No, when it don't work, you go back and try again. But for some reason, we listen to social media saying "hang it up, it's over," and now you let it get into your head and you start really thinking,
if this is the best you ever been in your life, and you get knocked out in the 5th round, time to hang it up.
The best you've ever feel in your life. I was talking to somebody the other day about perception, and I remember taking a picture of myself when I was 230 pounds. And I was like, because one day I just got in and I was like, man, I'm 230 pounds. And I was looking in the mirror. I was like, man, I look fat and sloppy right now. I took a picture at 230 pounds. And I was like, this is going to be my before picture. Now I'm 265 pounds. I glance back. I look at that picture. I'm like, damn, what happened to my after? I'm just getting even bigger now. But when I look in the mirror now, pause. now when I look in the mirror now, after I've been like going to the gym, I'm still 260, but I feel like I look better than when I was 230. It was just that time. It was just that time in my life when I was like, you know what? This is just a bad time. Maybe Deontay Wilder is at this point right now where he's like, you know what? Maybe this was a bad time, or maybe this is a good time in my life. I feel good. That ass whooping was probably just a fluke.
See, what you're getting, Juno, is you're getting to witness Sora's mindset as he works on his way to 300 pounds. That's...
I figure if it works for Lizzo, it can work for me, right?
Yeah, as he get his mindset as he champions himself as he guards it, as he walks his way toward 300 pounds.
300 pounds, I don't know. There's girls out here that like dudes that's 300 pounds.
What girls?
They be out there.
They're out there.
They're definitely out there. Chubby chasers. You
seen
can't.
something
Not a short 300 pounds. But if you 6'3", 6'4", 300 pounds, that's. I'm sure somebody's looking for that.
I just seen this past week the most sought after
Body type.
I had the body types, the dad bod.
Dad bod.
You putting dad bods on the map out
And
here.
hey, you've been a dad a long time.
You know, veteran. Get a platinum package.
I think you said it was a study that said dad bod's the most wanted. That's probably because these women nowadays they're seeing that there's a shortage of men.
It's the same shit it's always been. They go after the money's at.
It's a shortage of men, and it's a shortage of men, and the men with good bodies that are, you know, six packed up, you know, biceps ripped and all that stuff. Pause. Those guys, those are not the faithful. Yeah, they feeling themselves. They don't need to be faithful to you because they can go get anybody.
Yeah.
Dad bod, you find yourself a nice somebody with a dad bod, you find yourself a nice 6.5 through 8.3. You're not going nowhere. You locked in.
I don't know if that's the reason, but you know, women as they tend to always try to get stuff in their benefit anyways, just in general. I guess that's
Bro, it's a lick.
So the dad bod is
the dad bod is the lick, bro.
What that mean?
They know that he got money.
They said that nigga got
So that's what we going after. It's a lick.
It's the provider build. They're like, this guy got some bread. He go break some
Is
bread.
that what it is? The provider build?
Look at it.
Nigga got dad bod, he got money.
Yes. That's why it's
Okay.
a lick.
So they going after that, but you know, it kind
So
of
the
goes hand in hand.
broke niggas is fit because those guys you have to be fit to be a homosexual. Ain't no homosexuals with dad bods.
Not at all, bro.
Yeah, not at all.
Them niggas have to push too much D. Pause.
Yeah, homosexuals. Yeah. So
Is it really?
What you said?
Speaking of pushing D, is it really? I know Nate likes to take pride in a lot of things. This is Pride Month.
Yeah.
All the pride that Nate has, you know, Nate's always talking about some, you know, why be prideful in being black or prideful in being prideful in something that you can't help, right?
Right. Something that you didn't earn, you was just born with.
So do we need to protest Pride Month?
What you mean?
I'm asking Nate, do we need to protest Pride Month because they're being prideful in something that they didn't work for?
Yeah, they're just born with, bro.
Not all of them born with it. That's a lie. See, that's what I'm saying. Not all of them born with it. Some circumstance, some explored to get there.
But is this something that they should be proud of? I don't want to be anti because I'm pro LGBTQ and whatever.
It's something that it's something that's universally hated or pushed down. So I don't have the mind the reason for being proud of it. They have a reason to be proud of it.
Damn, cuz. But you don't want us to be proud in being black.
You can be black and proud. There's nothing wrong with that.
This nigga's scared.
Yeah, just say what you want to say, bro.
There's nothing wrong with that. I just never got the concept of being
proud and being. But you get the concept of being proud and being gay though.
I don't. I said there's nothing wrong with it. Like black. I just don't get the concept. I don't get the concept of patting myself over something that had nothing to do with it.
I really don't like the concept of pride in general.
There's nothing wrong with pride. There's nothing wrong with
self-pride is one of my most hated things of all time. When I see people proud of themselves, or when people say, "Oh man, it's the worst to me." Like, who the fuck are you?
I don't mind having self-pride. It's just something that's got to be. I guess people are tribal.
Then people be shitting on Swerve. That's why you don't like that shit.
No, I don't like people, even myself. Like when people tell me, "Oh, I did this and I'm proud of, I'm so proud of myself." I'm like, for what? And even myself, like I would do the same exact thing that you did, that you said you're proud of, and me, I'll just keep it to myself. I'm like, who the fuck cares? I did it. I was supposed to get done, and I did it. That's it. I could be proud in someone else. I could be happy for someone else accomplishing something in there, but being prideful in myself, I just think that's so crazy.
It's narcissistic.
Narcissistic, that's what it is. Because you didn't do it. You know who did? God did.
God did. That's it.
That's it. Give him the praise. You ain't do shit.
All right, what did Blueface tell the girl?
Which one?
I remember Blueface was talking to Krishana.
Not though, would you rather cry in the bed? That's a feature line.
No, when he was like, I'm gonna play it. Hold on.
Bitch, you trying to give God my credit, and I'm not going for it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what you call it. That's narcissistic right there. Bitch, you trying to give God my credit. I ain't going for it.
I remember that classic.
That's crazy. You trying to give God my credit.
That nigga Blueface is a devil, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy. Your people, Juno, I know you a big New York rap enthusiast, or you were. Your boy Styles P, he says he believes Jay-Z has not surpassed Biggie Smalls lyrically. You agree with that?
Completely I don't know. That nigga Biggie was a beast. Pause.
I completely disagree.
But I do disagree with it, bro. Biggie only had two albums, bro.
Okay, but I think Styles P's argument was Jay-Z might have gotten better lyrically, but that's because he was blessed with the time to still be here to grow lyrically.
Well,
you look at Jay-Z's first two albums compared to Biggie's first two albums, he killed them.
Well, that's the privilege of being alive.
Yeah, that's the privilege of being alive. Yeah.
I can't fault you for a privilege that you don't ask for. You just are alive. So Styles P needs to stop hating with his.
He also said what Biggie does. He has some rappers have, certain lanes that they stick to. I'm like a Pusha T might be coke and bragging and shit about money or whatever. Somebody like Wiz might be talking about weed. He says Biggie is the one rapper from New York that literally can do anything. He can talk about girls, talk about being fly, talk about gangster shit, tell stories.
I don't think he's the only one that could do that.
Or he was the best one.
I think
out of those two albums,
could do it. Jay-Z could do it. Dave East could do it.
You think Dave East is better than Biggie?
Of course not. But Dave East is a beast. Pause.
He's possibly better. He's possibly better than Biggie.
There's in New York that are better than Biggie to me. If you ask me, Biggie was raw, but there's plenty that came out after him that I felt like
are better than him.
That are better than him because they came after him. They got
they had the privilege of getting to live and experience things.
Exactly. Then they also
experience
got to hear him.
things.
Yeah, and got better. I'm fucking with the Dave Easts, and New York got plenty of super lyrical people that we even forget. Niggas getting their bag.
A nigga from New York one time said, the computers are computing.
Mm-hmm. Computers computing. That's your boy.
Bars.
Listen, Fabulous probably my favorite out of New York. Period. Like lyrically, I don't know. One's really messing with.
A lot of listen, everybody I naming great. A lot of these niggas can't out rap Papoose.
Papoose is up there.
Papoose has a certain lane too. He's not one of those versatile like Biggie, Nas type of characters. I don't see Papoose being able to do like Love Story, like a Ja Rule or a Biggie or a Jay-Z. And really, the person y'all forgetting out of all these from that era that's better than all of them slept on is DMX.
Oh,
when it comes to that shit y'all talking about,
could talk about it all.
Anything.
He's up there. He's not as lyrical as the rest.
He'll even throw you in some gospel shit if you want.
DMX did the most go out and, like I say, pause, touch you type of records. You know, the most you feel like you can feel it.
He was like a.
You know what I'm saying? Like he says, you know, like Boosie likes to brag. He got records like that.
You can do what like to that. DMX, Nate?
I say they got the type of records that you can feel it.
You said you could feel DMX?
No, got the records, you can kind of feel it. You gotta get some emotion out of you. You know what I'm saying? DMX does that, so he was raw in that aspect.
Where my dogs at?
Yeah, DMX had a different.
Yeah, DMX.
But I feel a lot of those old school guys, you know, especially in New York, they kind of hold their. Whoever came out was the GOAT. That's it. No one else could.
They locked in.
They just locked in. Like for the longest, to this day, you can't really tell me what.
That's why I can't wait till fucking 90s niggas die.
I can't
because these niggas swear the NBA best defense, fucking Jordan greatest of all time. They don't care. How the hell is it that we can obviously see time makes you better at every aspect in art, music, sports. Yeah. The generations that come in the future will be better than the past. So how in the hell is it that you guys locked into these Biggie, like. Tupac, Michael Jordan?
When these old guys refuse to give these young guys their credit, they just get disrespectful after a while, and they'll just stop crediting the GOATs. They'll just start blatant. Because remember, for the longest, we just was giving Tupac and Biggie their flowers. Everyone. After I would never give none of the new guys in credit. So these new kids started coming out and saying, "We don't listen to that Tupac shit. All that shit's lame." When you don't want to give the young boys their credit. Before long, they're gonna go turn down all the monuments that came before them, make their own lane, and that's what's gonna happen. You're gonna start hearing some massive Jordan slander at some point.
It's coming right now. Yeah, this is the generation.
It's about to come because people are like, ain't nobody trying to hear all that old shit.
You hear niggas talking about some PG's the GOAT. When they start talking about a guy that ain't never get one ring and they talking about he's the GOAT, that's how you know. Nigga, this shit's coming.
I don't even, did he ever even make it to a conference finals?
Nigga ain't get past LeBron.
Listen, man, I'm just saying, sometimes the players have their favorite too, dog. That's how it goes. Your favorites have favorites. And rapping, everyone swear it was Tupac and Biggie. It didn't matter where they came from, which coast.
To this day.
And I was like, how does that even make sense?
When somebody tell me their favorite rapper is Tupac, I'm like, come on, bro.
It does make sense.
You're from that coast or you're on that time. It doesn't make any sense.
It makes sense.
How?
Nigga, Pac was amazing. Pause.
You keep saying was. You keep saying was.
Because he died.
Nah, there's plenty of niggas from even their hood that was better than Pac after a while. Just that that lock.
If you saying you could feel DMX, how you can't feel Pac?
We feel Pac too the same way.
Yeah, they're similar that same way. Yeah.
There's some people that love big DMX
more than Pac.
Yeah, plenty of folks that felt that way. But it's just that in our era, those are the two youngest and biggest names, and they probably that died early, and they kind of just locked them in for people saying they're the best forever. And then and that's how you know it's a catch-22 because now sometimes New York niggas will make fun of Pac, they'll be making fun of his rapping style. You know what I'm saying? And they'll be like, oh, that nigga, he wasn't really that nice. They kind of look like, they make it seem like they kind of conceded with us just so we could kind of, because since we gave them Biggie, they kind of gave us Pac in a sense. But they didn't really feel it like he was like that. Because
if one of them would have lived, you think both of them would have got that? You think the other one would have got the shine that they have right now? Like if Tupac died and Biggie would have lived, you think people would be talking about Biggie like he's the greatest?
Yeah, because he would have been brought up on them charges with Diddy.
That nigga he would have been in the same. He would have been a disgruntled employee, just like Loon, just like Mace.
He
It would have been no different. Yeah, it would have been no different.
Hashtag on his name, shit like that. So you know how that goes. It's good to see Mace come out and say for the longest. It happens though, you know. I like how hip hop flipped on Mace and act like Mace wasn't nobody because Mace quit and came back because he played. That's how it shows. Just kind of there's a favoritism thing. So hip hop, even Charlemagne played a big role in hip hop, pretending like Mace isn't who he is. Downplaying him, talking about Mace is just almost like a second fiddle at Bad Boys. He wasn't even the top 5 best rapper over there, and he names all the locks first. Then, it was literally
Biggie than Mace.
If you let Charlemagne say it, it's Biggie, all the locks, so that's 3 right there. You were saying, so that's put you at 4th place. Then he might throw G Dep or Loon or one of them, and then, which is fucking blasphemy.
Yeah,
yeah. So, but
just off that one project, Harlem World alone, that nigga's the second best artist in Bad Boy.
But
at least from that era.
When the people don't like you, you know, Cam and them did a good role in the public not liking Mace too, because Mace wasn't entertaining anymore. It's all about who has the mic. So when Dipset got super hot, and them boys are there controlling the cool, telling people what's cool, what's not, who's that, who's fake. You know what I'm saying? Mace didn't put up no counterpoint, so he had to let them boys rock out and cook and control the culture for however long.
For like 20 years.
Only to finally come back. Like he said, he said his method was y'all boys had a lot on me. I had to let y'all boys just keep dumping it a lot.
then drop a disc tape 20 years later.
When y'all finish, okay, now I get to come back out. But that's a smart method, though. He plays the long game then, if that's the case. But it's good to see Mace go back and get his flowers. But
that's what we thought.
What's it?
No, I was gonna say that's what we thought Kendrick was gonna do. When niggas saying, man, that nigga's never gonna drop.
Come back 20 years later.
Come back 20 years later.
You seen Hot 97 had their 20-year reunion this year. They had their Hot 97. They invited a couple old acts as well on there. They did Method Man and Redman. And I think Method Man said, never again, dog. He appreciated it, but the age gap has gotten too big, too wide between his era and these new kids.
I understand what he's saying. But it's not just the age gap. It's not just the age gap though.
They need to fire the motherfuckers over there at Hot 97.
Yeah.
These old niggas has been in charge for too long. And I hate being the guy saying that because I remember almost 10, 15 years ago, people were saying that. I'm like, y'all niggas just haters. Why would they? We don't need, I'm not saying we need gatekeepers, but we don't need to fire the last group. As long as they're allowing the new group to come in. But these niggas do get to a point where the people that came up with them is almost like their graduating class. They don't question those people. They don't have no journalistic integrity. These hip hop artists could do whatever the fuck they want. Don't expect any kind of report or anything about it from the media space unless their boss is sub to do it. You know what I'm saying? It's like why even hire this guy? His voice and his viewpoints are going to be completely whatever the sensitive HR white culture is going to be. It don't matter what he says it's going to be, no matter what the street says it's going to be, whatever that HR department or that Fortune 500 country your viewpoints are, that's how that radio station's going to be.
Yeah, the conglomerate wants someone they can control that shares their same viewpoints, and even if they don't share them viewpoints, they're at least going to portray that they do.
Exactly, and it happens a lot, and it like I said, the Ebro and them, all the old regime, even the Hot 97s, even the Power 105,
Breakfast Clubs,
all they do is I feel like the old seasoned artists that are tied in, that got all the connections, that got even their own things, like the Rock Nations, Jay-Z and them, they got like that kind of lock-in.
Yeah.
Everyone else is on the outside looking unless they're signed to a deal.
Very biased, very openly biased.
And to me, like that shit is so lame. That's why motherfuckers is so. Everyone either loves academics or hate academics. Majority of the industry either hates academics or new people because it's like he's the one guy they can't control. Or Vlad, like you think I like a white guy being the voice of hip hop? I want to say why would I want that? But hey, it beats him being it. Then y'all motherfuckers letting the whole conglomerate just run shit one way the whole time. However y'all was saying.
Yeah, we can't have a bunch of Charlemagnes.
Yeah, Exactly. If I wanted the same viewpoints all day long, what's the point of you guys? Just let Hot 97 go into Power 105 go into syndication, take all the viewpoints of it, because y'all never bucking the system. Y'all just following everything anyways. If everyone's part of the Beehive, everyone's part of Jay-Z's camp, no one's a naysayer. Everyone just falls in line to everything, bro. So it just goes with the thing. So that's why when the act came out supporting these younger cats with the drill music and all that shit, we didn't see where it was coming from. We thought it was weird, but before long, of course, Drake had to do a feature with a couple of these artists. Now we got Little Durk on the charts, that and the third, these drill artists that we didn't know nothing about before. Of course, they're getting their shine on because of Drizzy Drake.
How big really was for Method Man to say never again? How big was he really in his era for? I mean, like, if I was to be at that concert, I probably wouldn't even know the shit he was rapping or talking about anyway.
Method Man and Redman had a little run.
They did. That's why it's such a big guy. That's why he said it's such a.
They had a short run.
It must have been a very short. It must have been a very short run. Not enough to make enough music, because there's artists that have short runs that could still put out a set for 15, 30 minutes, and people will be able to sing along with them.
Well, the thing is with them, they have individual runs. They had the group, Wu-Tang. They've had one as solos. They had one as a duo. So they pop in and out.
You can't name 5 songs from each of them right now. You probably can't name 3 songs from each of them.
I cannot. I wasn't
I can't.
I know. There's not those guys from that generation. They're not those guys. And I'm sure you could find other artists that are Method Man and Redman's age that probably would have had that stage rocking. I seen fucking, what's the group? The Yin Yang Twins, old ass dudes inside of a fucking Amalie Arena, had the crowd fucking rocking. Young kids. So I'm like, if Yin Yang Twins could do it, somebody else should be able to. Method Man just ain't that guy. That's all.
Yeah, I agree.
Especially with these people nowadays, they like party pop music. You're not gonna get that from a Method Man set.
Method Man hit him with that Cameron on CNN shit. Who booked me for this shit?
Yeah.
Who the talent broker for this shit?
That's what you say when you trying to rock a crowd and the crowd look dead.
Yeah.
You say, who booked me? So it's the crowd's fault.
Yeah, who booked me for this shit? This ain't my area. This ain't my niche.
It's not your niche because they wasn't feeling you. That's all.
That's why they shouldn't have booked you for that event.
I mean, Method Man making,
No, you're right. He would have been popping somewhere. It would have just had to been like a small little hole in the club wall in Bronx or something, Brooklyn.
Listen, he figures he don't need this. This man just got done doing the cover of Men's Health magazine. He's popping back again on shows like Power. He's reasserted. He's reascended himself as an actor all over again.
True.
He's 50.
He shouldn't even be doing this.
He's looking at the mic like, I don't need this shit, man.
These
kids don't even know the fucking lyrics.
It's like me right now after seeing all the success that The Rock has had, him going back into wrestling. Why? For what reason?
He does go back though.
He don't need to. Different. The nigga's a fucking movie star.
He'll do a walkthrough.
Yeah, he does walk through. He owns a piece of WWF now.
Yeah, he need to be in the stands wearing a suit. I don't need to see this nigga. I don't want to see this nigga bust his ACL on TV or some shit.
Yeah, after your boy Vince McMahon proved to be a 6'9" god on his freaky shit, and he had to dissolve the company and give up.
Yeah, to part ways.
Yeah, the part.
He was a 69 god. What you mean? What you mean by that?
He had to part way with the from that fan.
That fan.
I'm lost right now. I'm lost. You gotta let me know.
Vince is out here hitting the girls in Dubai special, dog, shitting on bitches.
Yeah? Where? In America?
In America, nigga. That nigga was like, hey, fly to Wyoming real quick.
Yeah, fly over the sky. So they can't hold it.
So he's flying bitches to Wyoming to shit on their chests?
Yes, bro.
It's a wild boy, dog.
And in Wyoming it's cold. So when you shit on their chest, that should be steaming.
Yeah. I'm gonna get you right.
They call that a Stanley Steamer.
Fucking Vince McMahon, a wild boy. You know, he's probably one of the best businessmen ever in history, though. This is a guy that made a completely made up sport. And we still watch it. Now we watch it. Fast forward today, they were watching breakdowns of it being on ESPN's top 5 moments in sports. Like, and this shit's being publicly traded in the stock, publicly traded stocks, like it's a real business. This shit it's nuts. We seen it go from this guy's mind to a solid Fortune 500 company. That shit's crazy.
Speaking of white rich businessmen, you seen boss man, what's his name?
Lou?
Kev. What's the fucking streamer? Kev. No, not Kev on stage. He just had his son die like recently. He got a tattoo.
Ricky
he has a
Smiley?
tattoo. Nah. Bando Kev.
Batman Kevo.
Yeah, that
Kevo.
dude.
What about him?
Yeah. So he got like a whole tattoo, like a sleeve on his leg of all like rich white.
Like billionaires. Yeah.
Yeah, he got like Bezos, Gates, all of them, Kim K on his leg. And then he has a tattoo that says White Lives Matter.
No, that's the wrong button.
True. All them tattooed on his leg, all these rich white men. He actually just added Mark Cuban to the list. Got his face tattooed on his upper thigh. Very homosexual.
It's Pride Month, bro.
Pride Month. Got a tattoo that says White Lives Matter. And people's like, you got all these white faces tattooed on you. Black man, all these white faces tattooed on you. Got a tattoo that says White Lives Matter. Meanwhile, your son just died not too long ago. You don't have not one tattoo of your son's name or face. They're saying that he doesn't love himself.
I mean, that's a little bit of a reach. His
Yeah,
body.
he might not love his son, but he love himself.
He loves himself, yeah. We're not gonna say all that now, for Pete's sakes. Yeah.
Jesus.
His body is like a promotional tool for him. He gets shit going. You know, he put these rappers on him, gets some more clout. He puts these industry titans on him, gets some more clout. There's nothing wrong with it, I guess. It's no different than Game having like the hip hop graveyard on him. You know, he has all these rappers tattooed on his arm and all that stuff like that, people he didn't know. So it's your body, your
choice.
I guess.
I've been wanting to get a new tat as of late. I just still don't know what I got. I go on Pinterest sometimes to get ideas.
What white man you trying to get tattooed on you?
No white man.
Mark Zuckerberg. That's your guy, Nate.
I go on Pinterest to get ideas, though. That shit it's like limitless, though. You never run out of ideas.
Yeah, you can run out of space to get tattooed, though. And the money's the crazy part.
Exactly.
Because I feel like the prices, I haven't gotten tattooed in a long time, but I feel like the prices probably just been creeping up on me.
I mean, if you want a real nice one, especially.
And you got a lot of tattoos, Swerve.
I feel like I don't have enough.
How many tattoos you have?
Many? I don't know, maybe like 9.
You got over 4D.
40? Nah, you're talking because it looks like I have a lot, but these are just big tattoos. So if I get one tattoo and it has like a heart and a rose and a cross and a pigeon on it, is that 4 different tattoos?
Yeah, because I only got 2 tattoos.
You might as well not even call those tattoos.
One there.
What's that other one? Oh, that's the Haiti.
This is Africa.
That's the Africa, and the other one's Haiti.
And this is Haiti.
You might as well get them shits removed, and just say it never happened. Just say it never happened.
How many tattoos you got, Nate?
Probably 3 or 4.
How many kids you got?
4.
You got 4 tattoos then? Because you got all your kids' name on you, right?
Yeah, but they're not.
That's not how it works. That's one tattoo.
They was born at different times.
You have that like
he don't have no twins.
No, but I got the tattoos in pairs though. I got them like the girl and boy, both the girls first. Then after that, I'm gonna get the boys down the line. So if you got all of them in like you have like a scroll on your arm and all of them are on that scroll, that's one tattoo. Yeah.
That's if you do it at the same time. But Nate got them after each kid was born.
No, I did. I did them by the pairs though. So 2 years in, then the 2 years. So I only got two. During the kids' time, and I got two other ones.
It's bullshit, Nate. I was with you, bro.
I plan on getting some more though. I've been.
I think I was with
I think
you,
I was with you,
I think
Nate,
I was
when
there.
you got one.
I think I was there
And
too.
it was a single name of a child. It wasn't
It
no.
couldn't have been. I've never got just one
Okay.
because I got Anastasia and Myers together.
When did you get your wife's name?
That was a couple. That one was there. I don't know if y'all were there for that one.
Nah, I probably wasn't. I would have told you don't do it.
You got your wife's name tattooed on you, Nate?
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Why?
you never seen that?
Huh?
It's called love.
She got my name. I got her name.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah, I would have told that nigga not to do it, but that's just me.
I think tatting the name might be less of a commitment than the actual wedding, than actually getting married. Tatting your name, you can always get yadded that over.
Nah. That when you bleed for someone, it's I don't know, it's an emotional thing.
So?
Yeah, bro.
Especially now,
Your body's getting scarred forever.
Especially
It's not no piece of paper that you can get rid of, that you can just revoke.
nowadays, they got where you can get the tat where they give you like the
numbing cream.
The numbing cream, so you get I'm saying ain't nothing now. Get the whole artwork done.
There was a girl who there's a tattoo artist called Ace No Boogie. He does like a lot of like strippers and stuff. He does like big ass pieces. And there was
On
this
their
one
thighs,
girl,
right?
yeah, on their thighs or do their whole back. But it'd be like colorful, like jungle, like bright colors and stuff. It looks good, especially for black girls. He's the best artist I've seen with color on black skin. But he did this one girl, and the girl got hospitalized because she used that cream on her leg, did the whole session in one take, and I guess the numbing cream wore off, and she kind of like
Felt the pain then.
Yeah, felt the pain and kind of like her body went into shock. She had to go to the hospital.
Yeah, you gotta just
Yeah,
let that
the pain don't go away.
Yeah,
It just stops it during.
Yeah, you gotta just stay zooted all the way through.
What else that niggas got for this week? I got any recommendations?
I got a recommendation that Juno recommended before a while ago, but I just started watching it like maybe a couple days ago. I'm 3 episodes in.
What's that?
It's a show called Beef.
Oh, I got that on my queue.
You talking about The Kitchen?
No, it's called Beef. You remember the Asians with the road rage?
Yeah, okay.
Road rage. I'm like, man, this shit's crazy. This
That shit wild,
this is
right?
for somebody to just for all this to start from just a simple little road rage incident. Now they're taking this shit too far.
Yeah, that's. Did they make a second season?
I don't think so.
there's only one
I'm only.
season.
I think it's only one season. I'm all like on. I just finished the 3rd episode or 4th episode. One of them.
Yeah, that shit was crazy, bro.
Yeah.
What about you, Nate? You got any recommendations?
No, I've been trying to catch up on some shit. I just finished that X-Men 97. That was incredible. I think I already told y'all about the they clone Tyrone.
Yeah, that was good.
That's really fire. What I got queued on? I plan on watching Dune 2 this week.
Dune 2 is really good. Dune 2 is really good.
Of course, yeah. So
You seen the first one?
Yeah. So I'm about to rewatch it
Okay.
again on HBO Max at Dune 2. Juno's still ain't been on that doing it. Juno
I
still
think
hasn't got on.
I'm not getting on that shit, bro.
You
Pause.
get on Lord of the Game of Thrones. Because I seen someone just this past week freaking out over season 1 ending. And like, god damn, it's a shame.
Season 1 ending?
Season 1, exactly. Like, Juno still don't know about this show. This is fucking insane. I gotta get
Show's trash, bro. I don't like it.
Shit.
Once you
Greatest
you
show
gotta
ever
finish
made.
season 1, exactly. Once you finish season 1,
Yeah, finish season 1.
Yeah,
See what happens at the end of season 1. You are guaranteed to go back. If you watch the whole season, you're guaranteed to go back.
You'll never see no TV like this before. You're like, oh,
Never in your life. It's like watching a movie or watching a series, and then the main character or any character dies, you're like, how the hell?
How do you even keep the story going forward?
How do you keep going? It's like if Ghost died in the first episode, like the first season.
Yeah, I know y'all tell me the same shit every
I'm
time.
telling you. Because
You don't know good. You don't know good.
Okay,
You don't know
if
good.
Ghost died episode 3 in season 1 of the show, you'd be like,
Yeah.
this show's gotta be a good show if we're still
Yeah.
watching after 3.
Yeah,
Ain't no way you tell me y'all don't kill the main character.
the main character died.
Get the
How?
fuck out of here. How can this show even still be going? That's how raw the writing is. You could,
Really, they had to.
Yeah, well, you could kill off a main character. You've never seen no shit like that. Get the fuck out of here. How the hell- this
Really, what
gotta
they
be
did though, they thought so far in advance that they could be like, you know what, this guy is not really the main character.
Yeah.
We're gonna make them think that he's the main character, but he's not.
But then the show gets so raw. By the time you get so used to the show, you're used to that anyone could go. After a while, it becomes that good of a show that no, this shit anyone can go, and the story can still go on, and it's that raw. That's what you need. That's real life. It puts real stakes in your shows now, and I don't have to worry about. But there's some shows I watch like I ain't got to worry about it. I know for sure Ghost ain't going nowhere. Oh, 50 Cent executive produced this. Oh, I
Yeah.
know for sure this nigga's gonna be in at least 3 more seasons.
Yeah.
I know he ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
And if he does get shot, he's coming back to life.
He's coming
He
back
ain't,
to
he ain't
life.
he ain't really die. Like when
If I was in that show,
When
and
he
I
was
selling-
burnt in the building.
yeah, that nigga.
If I was in that show and I was selling dope, I'm like, I'm just gonna give the dope to this guy. This guy's probably
Yeah.
indestructible.
Yeah, that nigga can't die.
That nigga can't die. You know, you know he's good. He's good to come back with it. So that's how it goes.
All right, let me see my recommendation this week, bruh. What song did I send y'all the other day?
Oh, I got a song. Fireworks.
I don't know why that shit was slapping to me, bro. It feels like a very soft girl, feminine,
Pause, bro. Pause.
just chick
song
song,
to
bro.
Not that awesome, Jawsome by Sexy Red.
No,
You
it was
wild.
it was by Sweetie, bro. She got a
Oh,
banging.
you talking about that Nani Nani? This nigga's so trash, bro. That he's sending us.
It was so light and soft.
Yeah,
and-
it's a nice little summer bop.
yeah, bro. That shit is fire, bro.
Okay, I got.
I don't know how I
got-
never heard this shit. This shit came out a
Yeah.
while ago.
Good. Don't say that to people no more. Don't tell
I
people
got
that no
one.
more.
I got one. It's by Shabuzi, country hip hop artist, country black artist. Called "Drink Don't Need No Mix," and it's featuring Big X the Plug.
Send it in the group chat, bro, so I can listen to it when I head down.
I heard. Pause. I heard Shabuzi was pretty good.
Oh, Shabuzi's.
He was on Beyonce's album.
Yeah, he's on point. But that "Drink Don't Need No Mix" with Big X the Plug, fire.
I heard all the features on Beyonce's album was all black country
Yeah,
artists.
they're all black country artists.
You know, Beyonce don't fuck around when she's trying to take over a certain.
I heard
Black
Shabuzi on
power.
the radio. I heard Shabuzi on the radio, and he got a song called something tipsy. It's like a remix to the Everybody in the Club Getting Tipsy.
Yeah, that's fire. That's a single.
Yeah.
But all right, folks, y'all know what to do. Hit us up on That's Absurd Pod on Instagram. That's Absurd Pod on Twitter. That's Absurd Podcast on Facebook. And you can always drop an email at That's Absurd Podcast at gmail.com. And you know the voice line is always open. All you got to do is look through them show notes, click the leave message here, and we'll get you featured on the pod. You already know what time it is. Hopefully we back next week, but you never know with us, man. Nate might have a kid's birthday party. He can't come. Swerve.
Niggas be outside, bro.
is
I might
in
be on
fucking
vacation.
Puerto Rico and shit. We never know, man. Y'all know when I went to Bahamas, I brought all my equipment with me. I brought
Just
a
in case.
laptop,
You should have known better.
a mic.
should've
I
known
brought
better. You should've known
everything,
better.
bro. I was
Why
ready.
Why even waste? Why even waste that? You should have known that. You should have known. This on you on vacation anyway. That's our time. If you on vacation, that's our time to take a week off.
I was ready to record, bro. I have this shit ready to go at all times.
I was ready.
Anytime you pull up on me, bro, I can start recording the episode.
We still haven't done a in-person episode.
Yeah, because you ain't never
We need to
show
make that
up,
happen.
nigga.
I'll come.
Show
Pause,
up.
but
Whoa, hey, yo.
I said pause, but I said I'll be there, but It would have to be on the weekend because I know Nate. I might have to end up staying the night because Nate's gonna end up showing up at 11 o'clock.
Not true.
Whenever y'all niggas ready, bro, I'm here, bro. Pause.
Yeah, I'm good.
But all right, folks, we'll catch y'all next week, maybe. Depending on how shit go.
Oh yeah.